2.
Hello everyone, welcome to Bongo World Series Stewards meeting. This is for leg 1 on round 4 of Valencia, the race that took place on the 7th of January 2025. Joined this evening by Mr. Gwyn Baker, Mr. Bongo Racing himself, and Mr. Super Sexy Roger Leopardi. And so just to let you know, this is an hour of your life that will not be refunded. And so as we prepare to stare into the existential void that is the stewarding meeting, prepare yourselves. Let's go.
Let's go. I feel like Mog had a script for that because it was almost verbatim.
It was.
So
It was very
ahead,
good.
man. Thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Mog.
Thanks, man.
I just want to know when we're getting the eggs and stencils. I'm quite hungry.
Stenciled eggs.
Right, okay.
I can't see the I can't see your. Oh yes, I'm shutting up now. Sorry. Carry on.
Can you see me? Can you see my wall? What were you looking for?
That's all right. I got it. Don't worry.
So we're going to do the usual lap 1 run through and see what we can see.
Okie doke.
Who should we start with? Somebody in the middle?
Yeah.
Mr. Lowe. We'll change the camera, because we know everybody loves to start the meeting with a ball shot.
Well, we definitely know one person does.
Ooh.
He even has to throw in like hunger sound effects.
Crotch.
What happened there? Why have we got that on?
Lead crotch.
Right then, let's get on to it. This is the outlap. How many can we see? Yeah, we can go 11 there.
And this is race 1, Gwyn, yeah?
This is race 1. Round 1. Just keep it there, we can follow it through. Do you want to go all the way through the lap, or do you want to stop for each incident as we find them?
Maybe if we go as you see an incident, maybe if we just stop it so we can identify the cars and come back to it.
All right.
Would that be a good idea?
Okay. All looks good up front.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. So, if we're on board with...
Okay,
Oh.
number 96.
Mr. Garnham.
96, yeah?
96. And... 31 is... I'm not even attempting that one. Nah, I'm not doing it.
Number 31.
Number 31. That's who he is.
Just call him
Monka. The word they say.
Right.
On a hot Hawaiian Christmas day.
Exactly.
Where did we...
Just carry on the lap from there, Gwyn, and we'll come back to the actual incidents, yeah?
Got to do the camera.
Only you, Robin. I love it. Uh-oh, Paul's gonna hate us this time because now it's just now there's no excuse.
I'm not saying anything.
We're all gonna agree right from the get-go on this one.
Oh, so there's a few more involved. Oh no, they all avoided.
Everybody did good except for one person there got a little screwed up. Who was the black car that was there?
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to it.
Oh, okay, we're following through.
I'm trying to do too much here, and I'm trying to see too many.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing a good job. It's just a little seasick, but it is good. It's just a little nauseating.
I do have the API in place now, so...
Contact thing?
Wait.
Oh, what just happened?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, wait.
Maybe did they slide on the On the he slid on there. He lost it.
Where are we looking?
Right,
This
the
one?
top, right there. Who's in the grass right now? He took a little bit of the curb, the outside, and lost grip.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Can't go that far, not in the rain.
Not the greatest of rejoins, but we can come back and look at that, is it?
But yeah, but was it?
I don't think they had a lot of control there. They just
Yeah.
back
Oh,
on.
there's another one there.
Oh, and he lost it again.
So that car number, Gwyn, just so we can come back to it.
It's the white car on the outside, yeah?
Right now he loses it.
That one.
Number
Mike?
16?
Yeah,
Mike?
Mancunian.
Number 16.
Yeah, number 16.
Okay.
Well, number 808.
What else did we see
808.
something else?
Thanks, Rog.
Well, he's in 16th place, but he's number
808. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so busy trying to do the camera.
Rog. Need crotch.
Yeah, and I think once he resettles, I think he loses it on the next corner too.
Okay, we'll come back and look at that again then. Just following the rest through. Oh, there's somebody over there. I don't know what that's about. Oh, somebody off there as well. Who is that? Oh, I just lost it on his own. Outbreak. What's going on here? There's another one there. Ooh.
Never actually noticed that little piece of black tarmac in that corner of the overshoot. Better
What,
than
that one?
slippy paint.
I can't see him go off. Oh, he just lost it himself on the paint on the outside of the curve.
Okay with our rejoin.
Oh, there's a couple there as well. Something's gone on there.
There's somebody sitting sideways at the back of the track.
I knew this was going to be manic as soon as I seen the weather.
It's almost like you had a crystal ball, Gwen.
Almost. Yeah, that was definite contact there then, wasn't there?
We should call you the genie of the track.
Who's these?
The
Race?
Guini.
Yeah.
He's the Guini of the track.
You seeing contact, Gwyn?
Yeah, I'm just
I
trying to
see
get
contact.
back to which car it is.
One slice of toast.
Mr. Wilkie.
And McGurkin Transport.
Robin, I watched a movie on
Ooh.
Netflix last night that I think you'll get a good laugh out of.
72.
72, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Back
something
in
going on
action.
there as well.
Back in action.
Brand new on Netflix. You'll like it. Just remember that name. Back in action. You'll definitely laugh out loud.
Oh,
Yes.
Mr. 31 again. Number 31. Missed his brakes there by a bit. Quite a bit.
Oh, Willy Monka.
Okay. So now I need to get back around the pack.
I need this API sorted for Tuesday.
Yeah.
It would just, even if it was a Google sheet, it would just go, yeah, there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like, you know, this is half the time is going through lap one.
Yeah.
But you have joined on, like, the worst with all this rain.
I didn't notice there was that night.
Another one there. What's that?
Yeah, I mean, as far as people going off track, though, I mean, that's not really. As long as they didn't rejoin poorly, then that's no big deal. As long as if it was just them sliding
Yeah.
off track. It's not even worth talking about.
No. But some of them have been incidents, not just sliding off.
Looks okay.
That's it, really, isn't it? Is that it for incidents?
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have a few that are issues.
There was one there I seen after the fast right kink. I can't see who it was though. Ah, there we go.
Travis? Yeah, I think Travis was all for.
And, yeah. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's just off on their own, there was no dodgy rejoins.
This is Phil. That was actually a really good example of what Phil did there. He overshot it, but instead of braking and then trying to salvage it, he broke all the way till the car was slowed down, not trying to carry any speed.
Yeah.
Just trying to not slide.
Just trying to get to the back of the pack.
Well, yep. And Wilkie was backwards, right? That's how he ended up back there.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Oh,
He touched it.
Everybody touched it.
Yeah, you don't want to touch that.
Right then, should we just go back and look at the first incident?
Yeah.
96.
96 and 31.
Right, where's 96?
Right there.
It's 2.
I think the red car reversed into him.
Yep. I thought I seen a fireball come out the sky and just took his eye off.
Okay, so okay, so did the red car cut across his line? No. Yes, but
Yeah,
right to do it.
there was room left, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a case of you take that as an overtake. No, it's definitely dive ball that way as well. So just he had the speed there. There's no way that he was making that corner anyway.
Yeah, that's
Just too late on the brakes, isn't it? That's all.
Just carried too much speed into the corner. It's nothing malicious, just too much speed into the corner.
So, lap 1 warning, upgraded CP10.
Yep.
For 96. Mr. Garner. Just checking everybody else got around.
Yeah, there's no question there. Everybody did a real good job of saving it there.
Right.
Two
Just accelerated too much, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's holding the brakes as well, just so everybody gets through it quite cleanly, don't they? So that's
Yep.
good. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Nice.
Yep.
There you go. Isn't there one with number 31 later on? So we might as well stay on board.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was the
coming
very,
up.
that was the very last one we had, so it'll be at the end of the lap. It's the last one I wrote down.
Yeah, there it is.
Is it
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
Yep. Basically, he did
Exact
what
same
Paul
thing,
did
innit?
to him. Yep.
Just misjudged with the ring. With the water.
I don't even
Another
think I'd
Ford.
say misjudged. I would just say just trying to be too fast.
Can we run it through as well after the incident, Gwyn? Please?
Yeah. Yeah, he braked where you would brake in the dry.
Yeah, and just kept trying to carry speed there. So just a mistake.
Yeah.
And then I think slides off. Somebody slides off again up here.
That rejoin looked okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So this is
Behind
car
him is
number...
quite far away.
Which car is this?
This
31.
is number 31.
Yeah.
So who else did we have marked down?
Sorry, what was the...
Oh, right.
So are we going to say same as the last incident? So
Yeah.
too much speed in the corner, TP10?
Yeah. We all in agreement?
Yep. Just
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just out of curiosity, right here, is there a rejoin, or not in this part? There's not a rejoin. In other words, is there a designated rejoin, or that's only on some of the turns?
I don't know what you mean.
It's just, yeah,
Or like a road to rejoin on.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Well,
other words,
there's
in that section right there, like, does that
No, it's
continue
just
to go
gravel,
straight and
isn't
then
it?
have an on?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but that's not road, that's gravel.
No, but this on the outside, are you technically? I just don't know. I'm curious.
I
guess
don't
not.
know.
Okay.
So who else are we looking for?
Number 808.
8
That would be
0.
Down, right there.
There you go.
earlier on in the lap.
Oh, you just lost it further on, didn't he? Sorry. It's actually watching the whole race.
Yeah, and I think he loses it once, and then he
Yeah.
loses it again.
No, just adjust that paint, the paint.
Yeah. I don't really think that was a safe enjoying. Like Robin said, he was out of control, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. That wasn't even a rejoin. It was just that's where he ended up.
Yeah. And he had his brakes on the whole time.
Yeah,
Okay.
at least-
Nothing to write home about.
I think
No,
it was
but
a
stay
little
on
bit
him.
further on, maybe.
Yeah, stay on him because I think he loses it one more time a little bit. Yep.
There we go.
Boatly doing boatly things.
No, Paul is getting better in the wet, but just needs to stay away from that paint.
That thing is an animal, mind. Ask Dara.
Yeah. Was that Trav that was just off?
Yeah.
And then who's that on the left there?
It's Cloyson, wouldn't it? Why do you want to look at that?
I'd just be
It's
curious to
just-
see what happened real quick.
Can we
So,
stick with this car a minute, because that's
Yeah,
the one
still
that's
wrong.
written down.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Just to clear that one off.
I don't think it's anything, is it? He had an incident on his own, didn't involve anybody else, didn't rejoin badly.
Maybe it was the last corner.
Ooh, he's drifting last corner.
Really?
This has been a tough lap for him.
Yeah. Oh, that's all good. I don't see anything there.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Okay, nothing for car number 808. If you
Trav.
want to go back and have a look at that incident that you called, Rog.
And I'm leaving you to it. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
See you, Robin.
Later.
Enjoy.
Robert.
I can't remember what car it was now. Wasn't it with Travis?
Yeah, well, we wanted to see Travis, and then the car that was in front of him also has, but it's nothing. He just loses it. I just want to see how
paint
Travis
again,
lost
isn't
it.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. That's where Trav blew his good quali.
Somebody ended up right here, didn't they?
Yeah, right in front of him, the guy who passes Travis. When Travis goes off track, the next car in front of him, I think, goes off track too on the opposite side of the track.
I thought it was this one, wasn't it? Ferrari?
Well, it was somebody. Oh, it might not have been somebody in front of him. It might have been somebody, yeah, that just passed him as he went off.
Can they find it now?
Well, you're past the area. You got to go back to If you go back to Travis's wipeout, it was right at this around the same time as that, almost the exact same time.
Yeah.
Travis was off on the right, and the other guy was off on the left.
Trying to find them on here now. It's bloody bored. Ah, there we go. Look.
Yeah, on the left there.
Right,
Who's that?
Mr.
I'm
Golson.
Yeah, and I think he just lost the same thing. He lost his wheels on the opposite side of the track. He just touched the paint, I think. Oh no, he didn't. He hit a puddle.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Again, nothing, yeah.
Nothing. The
Happy?
other one we picked. Yeah, the other one
Yeah.
we picked up was. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's right. We saw that. Number 72.
Yeah, Ricky. But that was further back after the Mank incident, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the second incident we picked up.
Hmm.
Oh.
Ooh.
Pick that one apart. Let's go back
Can we
to
see
the
it?
car.
We're gonna have to see it from the Porsche's view
Yeah, I just want
and see.
to... This one.
He had just touched the paint.
I'm just thinking... Like, he's being... It's not overly aggressive. He's just... You know, there's a clear track in front of him.
Yeah, go
I just
back
don't
for
thi-
1 second. I mean,
I don't
is
think
it
Rick
possible?
saw him. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think Ricky has seen him on the outside of him.
Yeah, well, go in his windshield and see how blinded he is, which doesn't matter, but it just, you know, same thing with that Porsche. You know, that Porsche. Did he only see Rick last second?
Yeah, I'll go back to him in a minute.
Oh, that was Paul.
Where the hell are we now? So many Porsches in this race and the scoreboard's all the cock.
Oh, yeah. Too late. He definitely couldn't see that. I was watching as he was going around the corner, and there was no accident in his view.
No.
And then the side he went to, he couldn't see anything. Whoops,
Yep.
Too late.
Yep. So, bit of a non-incident all round, really.
Yep.
I don't know if Rick could have done a bit better, but it's just the conditions, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but you still have to pay attention to your surroundings. My guess is Rick, just when he was trying to get through that situation, didn't look to his right.
Yeah, and it would have been super late for him to appear. This car that we're on board with, he would have appeared on Rick's radar for milliseconds.
Yeah.
Like, he's on the outside of the track. He couldn't really give any more room. I would say that maybe a little bit more restraint, because he's missed his braking there, hasn't he? He's almost...
Well, did he miss his braking, or did all of a sudden the car in front of him was in his face? He made an evasive move, is what he did.
He did, but if you look, he's braked at the dry line braking zone. Like, he's still not on the brakes yet. He's just about to apply the brakes, and this is where you were braking in the dry.
I mean, I'm not braking there in the dry, but...
Well, about there in the dry, isn't there?
I mean, I think it's way further down to start braking in the dry, but...
Well, whatever it is, he carried loads of speed in, didn't he?
Either way, I don't think that matters.
No.
Each driver's going to brake differently. The point is that he went blind for a second, and he didn't see that the cars were slowed down as much as they were. He took an evasive move, and that's it. I don't think he did anything wrong.
So are we happy with that then?
We look at from above, but looking at Rick's car as to what happened after the incident with Rick, just how he kind of got back into the facing the right direction and stuff. You know what I mean?
Riri.
In there.
So just for all intents and purposes, though, again, even though I didn't necessarily agree, this situation is way worse conditions than the Laguna Seca race. When Gwen, you were talking about Crosby, who was free and clear on the outside, but you felt he should have just restrained just a little bit on the first lap. And in this particular case, we're still on the first lap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then if that's the case, then that car that went around the outside that took the evasive move, even though I don't think he did anything wrong, he did stay aggressive on the throttle, and that would be to stay, consistent with what you said last week, then this would have to be a warning move. So watch. Evasive, but then got back on the throttle and tried to get through here in the rain.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is wrong. I didn't think Crosby was wrong, but staying in line with what we're talking about on the first lap, then maybe this should have been a little more relaxed.
Yeah. And I think with Rick as well, but to me it looks like Rick has seen the black car coming up the inside of him and doesn't go inside because he thinks the black car is going to come up the inside of him. Watch now. You can see him, like, wave to the inside and then sticks to the middle. And I'll bet you, obviously, after this. Watch him now.
He's avoiding the car in front as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's avoiding the car in front, but I think he wanted to go inside. And he's seen this one come up behind him.
Yeah,
see, by here now, like he's like, oh, don't know.
Well,
so he stays in the middle.
Yeah, but hold on. The car behind him was already going slower than him at that point. So
yeah,
I think Rick makes a mistake there and goes a little too wide. He had plenty of room to stay on the line that he was on.
Yeah, but does he
And,
think that that black car is going to be more aggressive than he is? Do you know what I mean?
we can't say what he thinks, remember? He's on a perfect line right now, and he deviates from it and drifts back out. Why?
Yeah.
That he left plenty of room still on the inside for the guy in black if he was going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
So I think Rick, in this particular case, I think he just caused that situation. He stays where he is right now. Plenty of room on the inside, plenty of room on the outside, but he doesn't.
Yeah. So do you think this one and this one both get a warning?
I think the only person well, yes. To stay consistent with last week, the car on the right needs to be a little less aggressive. So he needs to get a warning, and Rick needs to get whatever even we gave Trav, because it's a similar kind of situation where that car 40. I don't want to not say his name. Who was it? Damn it! He's like, you can say my name. Thanks, guys.
Mr. Cloyson? Was it that one? 47?
Steven, yes.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right. So I think whatever we did, it needs to be the same for Rick in this particular case.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's 2 warnings.
I agree. Where is it? 47, the multicolored car. I think that's a warning to stay consistent, and then also to stay consistent, like Roger said with Travis's incident last week, that needs to be upgraded from a warning to a TP10 for Rick. Unfortunately, it's just an unfortunate situation, but
but he still had plenty to work with there, and whatever he did, he made a little mistake.
Yeah.
So, but that mistake was costly for himself more than anything, and Paul in this particular case.
Yeah, Paul would have had quite a bit of damage from that.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is number 72, that's Rick, right? So causing a collision, TP10.
Okay.
And then car, is it 47?
No. I was.
No, it is. It is car 47.
Oh wow! Yep. Is it again?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say overly aggressive for lap 1, and that would be a rated incident, but because it's lap 1, we'll upgrade it to a warning.
Oh no, it's not. Sorry, it's Mr. Linden.
Right, number 8.
Oh, thank goodness.
And number 20, Tyrone Linden.
Thank goodness. Say my name, Stephen. Say my name.
Number 8, yeah?
Yes, number 8.
Number 8, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So TP10 for 72, causing a collision, warning for number 8, overly aggressive.
Exactly, overly aggressive. So again, to reiterate, under normal, not first lap situation, Linden, just like with Crosby last week, that would not have been anything because you had it open. Yeah. You had it open and you had the right to go for it. But on the first lap, it needs to be a little less aggressive. So,
and similarly with Rick as well, if that had happened, then it would have been a warning at the most if it wasn't lap 1. But we've got to upgrade it. Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
So that concludes all of lap 1 instances for race 1. Do we have any reports for race 1? I don't think we do we? I've got a feeling the only report we've got is for race 2.
It's race 2, yeah.
Does it say that on there?
Yep.
Yeah, in the second race. Okay then, so we'll jump and do first lap of race 2.
Or just while we're here, if people are watching, when you're filling out the incident report, would you be so kind as to tell us which race it is, like which track it is that you put in the reporting for, and also which race 1 or race 2 would be really helpful for us. Thanks.
Yeah, we need to maybe hold their hand through it all and ask that question in the report form. But for future guys, I know like you're going to put the report in directly after that race has happened, so it makes sense that you're not putting which race it is in. But obviously, because we're on catch up, we're doing it 2 weeks later. We need to know what race and it is for. Okay?
ID.
Tidy.
Well explained, Gwyn.
On to race 2. Ah. Well, I've only got 25 minutes.
Because race 2 is only 25 minutes.
There's an extra 8 minutes. No, it's 30 minutes. So we got 2 replays for race 2. Which one's the beginning and which one? This is going to be the beginning, isn't it? Hopefully. She'll find out. Yes, it is. Oh look, we've only got lap 1 and 2. This should make it easier. He says. Oh, and Robin's at the back. That's even easier. Should we just go with chopper cam, not to make everybody sick? Instead of me turning the camera around?
Chopper.
Oh, they look like they're racing there. Is that... Have we started? This isn't on the chopper cam. No, this is just the outback.
Robin's back, just in case you didn't hear shake and bake.
Shake and bake!
Can you pause it for 1 sec, Gwyn?
No.
I just need to... Alright, done, whatever. I just need to pop out. Maybe some time.
Now we're back in the room.
Welcome. Okay, hey everybody, welcome back. Mog is back. Robin's back. Baker's back. Here we go.
Everybody's back. So this is the beginning. Actually, I don't know if I like this chopper cam or not.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a bit too zoomed in, isn't it? We can't see anybody. Sorry.
Child.
Why is there a car pointing backwards on the grid?
Yeah, interesting.
Good question.
What penalties do we give for lap -1?
For starting the wrong way?
Okay, he's pointing the right way there. Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, well, there we go then. That'll be it.
And ladies and gentlemen, our first incident on minus lap 1.
Minus lap, like 300 yards from the start.
Okay,
Right.
who's the purple car?
That's just start procedure again, isn't it?
Somebody fell asleep at the wheel. Oh, was that Brown?
Mr. Brown.
222.
Krish?
He's forgot that it's put the pit limiter on and not go, go, go.
Can we stay on board? He doesn't wait,
Right.
does he?
Looks like he's waiting, doesn't he? Well, that there is the end of Mr. McGuckin's race, isn't it?
Definitely some damage for sure.
He's got some serious damage there. He doesn't wait for him. He does wait, but he doesn't let him back past. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, McGuckin probably lost his rear arrow.
Has he let him back past there? He didn't accelerate out of that corner at all, did he? To me, it looks like he's let him back through.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's completely off the accelerator.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Should we just follow this through now for the rest of the lap to see if there's anything else?
Yeah. The problem was Krish's uncle was calling, and we know about his uncle, so he had to answer the phone. So he had to answer the phone. It was life or death. So he had to look down for a second.
Life or death.
My uncle called.
Oh. Right, okay. We'll watch it from here, but I don't think Mr. Linden's involved in this one. It's just a good viewpoint for us.
Oh, little aggressive
so
there. Who was that?
You know,
that was very aggressive. Mr. Hoogland.
Doing a little LFM driving.
906.
Yeah. Number 906. That is definitely what we would consider a bit too much on the first lap.
Yeah, that's just straight LFM.
And who is it with?
It's
Mr.
with
Kearney.
Dan Kearney,
Dan,
yeah. Our gentleman driver.
Yeah. Right, okay. So have you made a note of that one, Mog? We'll come back to it.
906, yeah.
906, okay. Now we can't see what's going on behind, can we? Can't really see much in front neither.
Oh, we can see 5 cars.
Oh, there's a car off there.
Paul?
Oh, yeah. Let's go car behind. Travis?
Do they touch?
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Oh.
Yep. He got a little too close to the guy in front of him and had to lock up.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll hold his brakes.
Yeah, that's good. Nothing the other cars could do.
Did wonder if he's going to go to the outside or not.
Yeah.
Right, there's another car off there. Who's that?
Our last
It was a
car,
good move. It was a
last
good
car-
move at the end there, getting off the track. The mistake he made was getting back on throttle in that paint. Just stay light on the throttle and just get right on the track, then you can go. You waste more time and you spin around again.
Yeah. What was that, Mog?
number 96, that was, yeah.
Yeah, 96.
Okay.
I'm just looking.
Yep. So who's 72, Rick?
Yeah, he was really light on the accelerator, but it still spun him round.
Yeah, but still, note to you, Rick. You've got the gray right there. You should have just gone right onto that gray and gone out.
Yeah, that grey
Instead
is
of jumping.
gravel.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have spun though. He would have just moved slower. But at least if you put 2 tires there, you won't spin.
Yeah. It's a good rejoin otherwise, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, the rejoin.
Right, so now we need to go back to the start and look at
Just trying to
front
spare him
pack.
from all that loss.
Front pack, yeah.
Huh? How did Jackie end up there? I don't know.
Let's find out together.
Oh, so why am I on Mr. Hallis? He's not in that front pack. Who's at the... Mr. Foster is going to be the back of the front pack by the look of it. Right then. Just follow them around from there. See how these lot got on for the first lap. Again, he's not keeping up there, is he? Like we did with Laguna. And here.
Yeah, I don't understand. You're supposed to be at the back.
There's
All
a
of them are
few.
like all.
Yeah, these two are doing the same. Ah, shit. Mr. Foster was at the front of the second pack.
He's the front of the back.
So who's this? Johan. He can be our ride along.
Lloyd is the back of the front of the back of the front pack.
Oh, is it Lloyd, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, right, you just got a better start. Hold on, hold on. What the hell? Why is there 4 abreast on the start? Right, so these two just got a really crap start, and now they've held these. Oh my god.
Contact there.
There is contact there. But,
Yeah,
like, that contact has been
that's right.
forced by... He's not up there, where he should be.
Who?
He's... I don't know who. There's too much camera work to jump back and forth. I'll figure it out in a minute.
I know
He should be up
Andy-
there.
Point with your mouse.
Up to your
I am.
cursor, yeah. I don't-
He should be there,
What
Oh, I
point
don't
with
see
your
it.
mouse?
and because he's back, he's keeping speed with him, which has blocked these two that have had a good start.
I
I
don't
see
think
your
we do,
cursor
but-
now.
Yeah, we don't see your cursor.
You don't see my cursor.
No.
No, that's why you're saying he, and we're like, who's he?
Why do you not see my cursor?
We don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out. We did before, and then Paul makes a move to the middle, which kind of creates this situation of this 4 wide.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. If I go car, who's this? Can you see my cursor now?
No.
No. What the hell? Anyway, first, second, third, fourth position is way far too back. Far too back. Too far back. For
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Go back
Yeah.
to go back to the very start of it, and let's just see if he just got a bad start on the go.
The green car?
Yeah, on the right.
Yeah.
He didn't have a terribly bad start, did he?
Well, we don't know because he falls back.
He I think it looks to me like he's got too close and then eased off at the exact moment it goes green. Because he's got a lovely gap there, and then as they start, he just drops back at a rate of knots.
Well,
Causing-
we won't know. I don't think we'll know until we're in his car and see if he missed a gear or something. Maybe he forgot to shift because he's really falling back here and causing like bumper to bumper action. Who is that?
I'm trying to find it.
Was that Cooley? Was that a Mustang?
Yeah, Mr. Cooley. So Yuri's perfect placement.
Yep. I don't hear any sound coming from there. So
I don't understand why he had such a terrible start.
Is he riding the brakes a little bit? On the
Yeah,
start?
he is. He is riding the brakes. He didn't realise.
Yeah.
Or did he realise?
well,
Yeah, if you look-
I think there's a point up here that it makes sense that he's actually being smart and safe, and he's not going to try to carry too much speed through here. So he tries to be safe, it looks like, and
Yeah,
everybody
he's-
else is rushing to this wet corner.
Yeah, he just rode the brakes. He rode the brakes, though. Watch again now. Watch the inputs. You
Well,
can't
maybe
see
he's
my
trying to heat up his
cursor.
brake.
Yeah, he is trying to
Maybe
heat up
he's
his brakes. He's been doing it all the way around by the look of it. But when it actually goes green, he stays on the brakes all the way down the straight. Watch.
Hold on.
That was a good... I think he went through 2 gears while he was still riding the brakes.
Yeah, again, I'm not going to tell somebody how for them to drive what their driving style is. So I don't know. We don't know if he just has a, you know, if he's resting his foot and he doesn't even realize it.
I think that's what it looks like. I think he was resting his foot and heating his brakes up, and then forgets to take his foot off because it stays the same all the way.
That's what it looks like, but he's not causing any incident.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, everybody's piling in when they should be
right
perhaps
now,
a
it
little
makes
bit more
sense to
aware.
slow down, which he does. So I mean, that would be the place I would start slowing down here for this wet turn, knowing people are coming flying in. I don't know if I can hold him to anything there at all. Actually, like, you know, going back and looking at it. This is wet. This person's on the paint. That's already going to be a problem if they try to step on their brakes.
It is just the four abreast that causes the issue. But at the same time, it's also a bit of a non-issue because nothing really happens. So I would call it a racing incident. Our rules being, don't be a dick on the first lap, upgrade it to a warning, maybe?
Yeah, but who
I don't know.
We're not talking about Cooley.
No. 96. You can't see my cursor, could you? Why can you not see my cursor?
I have
These
no
two.
idea. Yeah,
Mr.
Okay,
Wilkerson
so
and Paul.
All right, so, yeah, well, I didn't know you moved on from the Cooley situation.
Sorry. So I mean, it's something or nothing. There is contact. I think they did very well in the conditions to not make it worse. Just a bit of a cooler head on T1 lap 1.
Well, I mean, yeah. At first, I wasn't sure what Rick did. Rick stayed perfectly on his line. It was Paul that you know, tapped into Rick on this particular one. So Rick's leaving the guy on the inside room.
Yeah. And this is why I brought in Mr. Cooley, because, alright, him going down the straight with his brakes on doesn't really cause the incident, but at the same time, he's now got 3 cars on the inside of him, and he turns in early. Watch him. Watch Mr. Cooley. See it there?
Yeah.
It's nothing major. None of them done anything major, but that was the only reason I was including him in the conversation earlier. It's like he's kind of caused it by riding his brakes all the way down the start, and then that little turn in. It's all just, you know, too much for the start, isn't it?
So, because that decision is kind of made then, so 72 and 96, what are we saying?
Yeah,
Racing incident.
Everything going on in here would be a racing incident, I think.
Yeah.
For sure. I still don't even think that now, you know, really going back on it, that Rick and Paul really did anything. The person I'd be most concerned with in this situation is actually this gold car, that's this golden black or golden green that's behind Cooley, that's just being a little hot, getting that close to the rumble strip there, which is slippery if he had to step on his brakes. That's just risky.
Yeah, he thought twice about it, didn't he? He looked out there, he's thought, I've had a really good start, what are these lot doing? I'm going to go round, and then he's gone, oh no, that is going to cost more if I go out there.
Exactly.
So I think he's done quite well.
Should have been backing off before then, though, because all the cars in front are like slowing down, you know, turn 1, lap 1. If you look at him when he takes the outside here, around the white car in front, it's like,
it's
go, you know, that's quite aggressive.
Yeah,
and then doesn't back right off, you know.
It's the what's it called again, isn't it? We're walking the tightrope of are people not going to turn up to race because we're telling them not to race at all, and then just using your head. I wouldn't like to come down on Mr. Lowe there because he did back out of it, alright, later than what we'd have liked. But he could have made it a lot worse if he had continued out there.
Yeah.
Like, he's had a look and then he's gone, oh no, that's just nasty if I go out there.
Right, but keep this in mind too. Again, this is regarding only this first lap under regular racing conditions and stuff
that's
like that.
nothing.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so just consider this though with him and what Cooley Cooley may have drifted, and again, none of this matters, the may, but just for everybody to think about. Cooley may have started to move left there because he saw that, you said that's low behind him?
No, this is low. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
With
what
the
I mean.
Lambo.
So he sees him still, even though he gets smart here, he still stays on his tail. He might have thought he was going to come through, so he moved because he didn't want to get hit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of thoughts going on there. This is my point exactly of there's lots of thoughts going on because 4 abreast was forced. Like
Exactly. And that's the only reason we're having the conversation, just so everybody understands.
What do you...
That though not you, Gwen, that though whoever we're talking about may not have done something wrong,
Yeah.
they may have been thinking about what's going on around them, and they're reacting to that to not get hit, and then that causes, all the other stuff.
Like I said, for a guideline for everybody, same as Red Bull Ring, what I would love to see is everybody just stay 2 abreast until you've made it around the first corner. That's what I would love. That would be my ideal start for race 1, community spirited race league here at Bongo. I know it's not going to happen. Somebody gets a bad start, somebody gets a good start. This time, Mr. Cooley's ridden his brakes. But if we could all just stay 2 abreast until you've made it round T1, none of this would be a conversation. We'd already be talking about this incident further up.
Probably especially in the rain. To still
yes,
drive
especially
with the same
in the
amount
rain.
of aggression in the rain makes no sense.
Okay,
They're proving that they can do it. They're all proving that they can race side by side.
Yeah. Well, this lap, this race, the last race was a different situation.
Yeah. So we got to follow this through now to the end, haven't we, for this group? Like we kind of, we was trying to address that situation without actually following the lap all the way through. Let's pause here now because it's going to get confusing otherwise. Are we doing anything about all that T1 with the front pack?
Yeah. Well, let's come back to it once we've finished looking at all of
Lap
race
1.
2.
Right, okay.
Race 2, lap 1, then we'll come back and assign any penalties that need to be assigned.
So somebody off up in front then. Just on their own, yeah.
It's going to be on again. I think that's going to be Trav being a little too aggressive in the rain here on the first lap. Again, if we're staying consistent, because if you go back where we just were a second ago with Lloyd,
Travis is what 1, 2, 3. He's like 4 car lengths back here.
Right, and if you go back to where we were a minute ago, where Lloyd was doing that, Lloyd clearly was faster than the car that was next to him, but still didn't go with his normal speed through. He held, he played safe, and took it on the safe opportunities that he could.
But the thing that throws that out there is Mank had that incident, see? So it makes it look like Travis has jumped 3 car lengths, but really he hasn't because the Mank is going back because of his incident.
Yeah, but I'm not really looking at that. I'm looking at that. And
yeah.
You can't on the paint in the rain. I could see him doing this on a dry race because this grips, and you can take that and you wouldn't have lost.
Well,
the
you can
car,
see he has a second bite. Watch, he turns in and then it drifts and he bites again.
Yep, and then his front tires lose there, and then his rear tires lose it.
Yeah.
Okay, got that one. 369.
Got that one. 369 and 47. So let's just follow it through to the end then.
Yeah, again, under normal circumstances, this whole thing was all racing incident. This whole thing that happens right here.
Yeah, number 47 is just having a nightmare with grip, isn't he?
Yeah.
he went wide, forcing Rick to the inside, and then this guy's forced to the inside of Rick.
Yeah. He just maybe driving a little beyond his wet skill.
He's on the paint back there. He's gone wide, forced Rick inside, and then.
So is that 31?
Yeah, number 31, number 47, and number 72 involved with that.
Okay.
And that's the one that we've already seen.
Yeah.
That was a little dramatic from Trav.
What's that?
That was so dramatic from Travis. Watch. He goes all the way to he goes into another country. Trying to avoid that car. That's hysterical. Sorry, Trav. It was funny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for lap 1.
That's lap 1, yeah.
But
did we get all of it there?
Did Yaki end up in the pits?
Yeah, he's on his own now, catching up. I have no idea why he ended up in the pits.
What happened to him?
Did he just not press start? I don't think he pressed start, did he? Yeah, he's still in the air though. Was he in the air though? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The race starts and he gets thrown to the pits, so he hadn't readied up in time, had he?
Okay then. Right, so that's everything for lap 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one to go back and look at is number 222.
222.
Ooh.
Desmond.
You know, when you call tech support, they're like, thank you for calling. This is Robert. My name is Robert, and my extension is 222.
I thought it was Desmond. 22.
Desmond 222.
22. Desmond 22.
It's gone straight over his head, Mog.
Don't worry about it.
Bosh.
Yeah,
So what are we saying for that? That is start procedure infringement. Warning upgraded to a TP10.
Correct.
Correct. Or do we think because of the damage that Mr. McGuckin's going to have, do we need to?
It looks like a classic. You need to be listening to comms.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. Yes, he does. He is very patchy with his comms in and out of the Discord.
At least he's in the right server, though, so that's good.
He is in the right server. And he does give the position back that we looked at earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we're just going to stick with that. TP10, number 222.
So. Yeah.
Right. Very good.
Very
Next
good.
One, 906.
Thank you, please. Next.
Can't remember where it was.
Robin Hoogland.
Oh, is this one coming up, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just LFM, isn't it?
It is. Little
and I was going to say he's done it into turn 2 as well, to be honest.
But he maintained speed and like go 2-2. He kept control.
But there's no, the overlap on the braking. But yeah, we'll skip past that one because we're going to change the rules for that to make it easier for everybody. But this one, definitely.
Yeah, this was not necessary.
LFM. Just a bit too much, Mr. Hoogland.
Yeah.
So again, TP10 as its lap 1? Or not?
In race 1, overly aggressive, got a warning.
Got a warning. So that was a racing incident upgraded to a warning, yeah?
Would he usually say that's a racing incident? If it wasn't lap 1, I mean.
Well, let's just look at it again. We already know the move is a little aggressive. A move. The hit. Okay, so the hit comes from Dan twice, trying to get his car back in shape. So it wasn't. Robin didn't go and drift into him at this point. At this point, Kearney kind of lost it a little bit. Probably a little shocked that he pulled a switchback after he made the move to the outside.
Yeah, he's got a better run, hasn't he?
Right, and then he pulls an inside job here, and Dan's like, whoa, what the fuck? He was just outside.
Yeah.
So a good move, just not on the first lap.
Yeah. Okay, so warning then?
Yeah, I think we leave it at that. It was Dan hit him. He didn't hit Dan at that point. If he had hit Dan after making that move, then I think we could have gone the other way with it.
Yeah, I think because it's a good move and it's a good racing move, it would be remit of us to say you can't be doing things like this because that's a good move, isn't it? You know? I think. But not on lap 1.
And the warning, and not exactly, and that's where the warning comes in to stay in line more with what we're trying to get across here.
Okay.
Does Dan need a warning too?
Yeah, definitely needs at least a warning. If it's like several warnings, why does he need a warning? Gwyn, sorry, you have to explain. Sorry, I just got a bit carried away there.
His defense.
Yes, he needs Moggs he needs numerous lashes. Yes, tell me why.
His defense is it's a late defense because Hoogland's already made the position, even though we've established it's lap 1 and it's a bit too much. Yeah, but then he's by the side of him, and Dan still turns in.
Well, I think Dan's car is unsettled at this point. His car is kind of moving.
Yeah, you can see it unsettled because he's drifting to the outside, and then decides that no, I want to defend against Hoogland, but it's too late to defend against him, and that's what kind of snaps the back end of the Aston into the uncontrollable mess that it became.
Yeah, so the only part I'm not going to agree with on that is I don't think his mindset was he's going to defend. I don't think he would have bothered defending. I think the car is unsettled. He's trying to keep the car settled, and it just never does until he hits him the second time.
Yeah.
I think it all happens so quick that I don't think he was making the defensive move.
Yeah, Dan's not a defensive driver, so that's the only reason I say that.
Okay, moving on, number 96.
96. Oh, this is the final corner one, is it?
But wasn't there contact just ahead of that situation, though, as it happened? Wasn't there another contact up there, that white car ahead? Right after Dan and they touch, isn't there something going on up here? Watch just past our accident here.
Just lose 0 on his own, I think.
Okay, does he? Oh, yeah, that was the one where he did the little snap.
It was on the grass.
And then it's again here, right? Yeah, no, yes. Both sliding, he's sliding. Okay, all right, everybody kept control. Okay.
96, Gwyn?
96.
Right, so this would be that last corner, I said.
Yeah, that one.
That's just good timing. That's good.
Yeah.
That would be carrying too much speed, TP10.
Causing a collision, yeah.
So, same penalty for car 96 in lap 1, race 2. I will go in lap 1, race 1.
Yep.
Just to point that out.
Any more?
Yeah, there's plenty more. But just to kind of point out that exactly how this might play out in the future, we're not quite sure because we've got a car here. Not to pick on Paul, in any way, shape, or form. But it's just we need to think about, like, so in this event, both the same car has had the same incident on both lap ones in both races. So I'm not sure. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, if you're going to take the race before, this is 3 laps on 3 races. So race 2 of Laguna Seca, race 1 here, and race 2 here, the same outcome.
Okay.
Yes.
But there's nothing in the rules at this time.
No, but we are working towards that.
Yeah,
I don't know how much of it we need to say.
Right, and you can chalk it up to, either bad luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you could chalk it up to needing to make some adjustments in maybe your driving style a little bit, or you could chalk it up to a combination of both.
I think
a little bit of bad luck and a little bit of just make some minor adjustments, and maybe you're clear of these kinds of things from happening as frequently as they seem to be.
But I think it's really important as well to point out that it's going to be very, very difficult to implement an absolute hard and fast rule that says if you have X amount of these types of incidents over X amount of races, then we're going to apply X penalty, because each race is different. The circumstance is going to be different, isn't it? It's really difficult.
There's nuances to every incident, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm really not sure how we might implement that. But anyway, I was just pointing it out because it was just in front of me in my notes. So
yeah. Well, remember that'll eventually get to the point where it goes to, and this has nothing to do with you, Paul. This is just in general. This is going to go towards license points.
Yeah, right.
Stuff like that, where if something consistently happens, that's where the license point gets hit, and those are the ones that you have 12, I think it is, per season.
Yeah.
Otherwise you have to miss a race or something like that.
Yeah, we'll see about how that gets implemented. But again, not specifically Paul. It's just because I've got the notes in front of me, that's all.
Of course.
No, yeah. We're not picking on anybody.
No, all this is for learning, so everybody has an understanding.
Right, 72, Gwen.
72. Where was it? I can't remember now.
Okay, so I think this is going to be the turn 1 instance, so 72, 96. 72 and 96, yeah. It's turn 1. It was this incident.
Right, yeah, that we already got talked about for a bit.
So
we kind of talked about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Last time we involved everybody that was involved, didn't we, at Laguna? So if we wanted to keep that going, then there's 4 abreast in shot year. It
would be these 3 cars right here immediately. It would be Paul, it'd be Rick, and it would be the McDonald's car, which is Monka.
Yeah.
They're in this situation, they're the 3 most aggressive in the rain coming up to turn 1.
We did say about this one as well, didn't we? Mr. Lowe.
And we did say Lowe, so that's going to be let's just.
And we did also say Mr.
Cooley. He wasn't aggressive. He actually rode this very. Yeah. He started braking nice and early. Accounting. Watch what happens. He's got 100 yards.
No. The only way I said he was involved is that he rode his brakes.
Right.
We counted
and he caused the.
But the cars behind should have been aware. That's where we came to.
Yeah, and it's not like he was he was like crawling compared to everybody. He's coming up here quickly. He just starts braking a lot sooner, which is what you really should do if you want to be it safe. He sees all this going on. He's like, okay, let's just take this easy.
Yeah, but it was by here, wasn't it? It was this point that he's riding his brakes. I think unknowingly.
That's fine. But
and that's what's caused 4 abreast.
No.
What's caused 4 abreast is the aggressive driving from the 4 cars behind.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just go back a
So
little bit.
those
and
four
yes,
cars. Go on.
yeah, so just watch right here. The guy on the left of Cooley. He goes faster, but then Cooley catches up to him speed-wise. They're same pace right now.
That there. Those two come in on the inside, or three coming on the inside.
Yeah, those three.
So I personally just think it's a racing incident upgraded to a warning for the four involved at the start then, yeah?
Hardcore.
Which would be... Oh, going the wrong way.
Yeah, because I'm not even...
This one,
I'm not
this
even
one, this one, and this one off screen. Oh, you can't see my cursor again. Why can't you see my cursor? God damn it. So yeah, McDonald's, Rick, Paul, and Mr. Lowe out there in the Lamborghini that we can't quite see in the shot.
I've got 31, 72, 96, and 121.
Yeah.
Is that right? And
Yeah.
you're saying all of them get a warning.
Well, yeah, I'm just spitballing. That's what I'm thinking, so whatever you guys think. Like, they're the four cars involved in that situation. And everybody that was involved in the situation at Laguna all had the same, so...
Yeah, so it's staying consistent with Laguna, yes. I really, even though I do think he's being a little more aggressive, he's under control completely and maintains and doesn't try to do any aggressive moves here, while the three are doing this really late battle in the rain in turn one. I think for me, those three are the ones that should really have any warning.
Okay.
Yeah. I tend to agree with Roger on that.
Yeah, I agree. So 31, 72, and 96.
Warnings for everybody.
Warnings. Yep.
Warning for what was just being overly aggressive.
Yeah.
I think the three of them, yeah.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
31,
because
72, 96, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so just use this as an example, though. I really want to do this because Lloyd actually set a really good example here. He's faster than the cars that he's racing here, and he holds, and he doesn't try to. He just maintains speed next to the people to be safe, and he does it through that whole section coming up to this point.
Yep.
Just maintaining, being quick but being safe, and not being overly quick.
Yeah, keeping the aggression under control because it's lap one. Yeah, that is a good example.
Yeah, and he's not pumping into anybody. He's keeping distance. He's not making anybody think he's making any kind of lungy move.
Yeah, he's just staying in his lane.
He's staying in his lane and being easy. He didn't go for an inside there.
This is what I'm on about with lap one. If we could all just stay in our lane, it would be so much easier.
Yeah, and he's not driving beyond what he can do in the rain either.
No.
Which is why the car's so stable. Every move he makes, it's pretty stable.
A special commendation for Lloyd?
Yeah.
Special commendation.
Special commendation for Lloyd.
Just like Travis getting a negative commendation by having loads of camera time doing his torpedo into the corkscrew at Laguna, we're giving Lloyd the camera time as a special commendation of how we would like to see it.
That's right. Thank you, Lloyd.
Yeah, well
there
done,
you go.
Okay, talking to Travis, next one is number 369.
369. Why can I not find him on here? Oh, he's second, that's right. So, where are we going for this?
This was kind of in the middle of the lap. He came in aggressively and took the inside line from about 3 car lengths back after a car had gone off.
Oh, it's going to be the same corner, this corner, isn't it?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
So see, and as a matter of fact, that was a perfect example to show Lloyd first, because where Lloyd did it and didn't keep accelerating through to slide off of the paint.
Yep.
And
just
lose control of his
there.
car. Exactly. Travis being a little squirrely, which causes that little hit.
A little bit aggressive. So a little bit aggressive. Warning.
Yeah, racing is upgraded to a warning because it's lap 1.
Okay. Great. Okay with that, Raj?
Aggressive in his life. Yeah.
Always makes me wonder what happened to Mambos 1 through 4. Okay, so next one is 31.
31. Any idea where this was?
I think
Oh,
it's
would
Steve
that be it?
Tubman. Hey, Steve.
Hi,
guys,
Steve.
Sorry, like entrance.
Oh, that's all right. We wouldn't have been as far as we were if you were here, so thank you.
TP50.
Actually, I disagree. I think we would be as far as we are if Steve had been here. Can we discuss that for like half an hour?
No,
Well, I
We're
disagree with
already-
all of you.
we're already on an hour and 20.
Okay, sorry. Right.
Can we
Seriously?
recap on everything that's happened so far?
Go watch the video.
Oh, is that a video?
There will be a
Surprise.
video. I'm making a video as we speak.
Oh,
So where is this incident are we talking about?
oh, I don't know, man.
Somewhere along, we'll find it, won't we? We'll just watch it all the way, is
I
it?
did write it down. I didn't write it down. Maybe this way of doing things is not the best. No, it is the best. Next time I'll make a note of the timestamp for you, Gwen. Is that
No, it's okay. Next time we're going to get the file off Robin that shows all contacts.
Ah,
So, all good so far?
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, pretty good.
Straightforward?
Pretty much.
Never.
I think
yeah,
we were
it's been good. It's been okay. It's been okay.
missing a little bit of your input, but
That's what she said.
it just would have been negative anyway, so that's fine.
She said she was missing a lot of the input.
Pretty much all.
So I think as much as I think he's been doing a great job, I think Trav is really aggressive this entire lap.
There.
Is that the
That's
incident?
it. That,
Yeah,
that
his
was it.
first lap.
That was
Yeah.
it.
But
Yeah.
with this one, like I already said, this was, you can't see my cursor. The Ferrari on the right, he's driving a bit out of himself. He's already lost it on a couple of curbs earlier. He's braked on the paint there, extended into there, gone wide, forced Ricky to double back on him, cut back, and then this guy, unfortunately, was sticking to his line, and Ricky's come across him, and he's had to go tighter. I don't think we should be throwing any warnings out for that, because yes, there's contact, but he's pulled out of it in time to make it not a terrible contact.
Yeah, and I think Rick's trying to avoid what's happening on the left of him,
Yeah,
which is why he closes this down a tiny bit here to
Yeah.
avoid.
A little bit of a unfortunate set of circumstances, isn't it?
yeah,
It's been the case throughout.
yeah. It's Robin being a bit overzealous with the weather settings. That's what it is. So what do we think we should do about that one?
Is his first lap?
Yeah.
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 It's quite hard racing for the first lap, considering that everything that's ever been said.
That has been a bit of ongoing
And the rain.
theme,
And the rain. Right.
and
Yeah.
the rain.
Because it's like Q at this point, Gwen.
Yep.
Car
This one?
31 here.
Oh, 31, yeah.
The one we're looking at, like he
Yeah.
continues to like push through the corner because it's like, oh, there's the opportunity to grab a place, which
Yep.
is kind of not what we want to see on lap 1.
And the same can be said for Rick here. That, you know, Ferrari's gone deep, and Rick's gone, oh, I've got an opportunity to go up the inside of him, which has then brought him across 31. So, and then if you're going to go that far into it, the Ferrari caused it all by braking a bit over the top on, like, he's gone off there. Look, watch the Ferrari now. He's lost it there with this incident. Then
Put
he's,
himself out of position.
yeah,
Yeah, but hold
he's
on a
off the
second.
track
but again,
there.
Yeah, but to stay consistent.
Who's in the
that-
Ferrari?
Can you guys listen for 1 second,
Mr.
please?
Cloyson.
Go back to where this started, because again, this whole thing begins because of Travis's aggression.
Yep.
It pushes the guy it pushes Steve. Is it Steve in the blue car?
Yep.
47. It pushes Steve, which
Yeah.
causes the whole next situation. As
Right.
he's coming back, he's coming
Right,
back.
Right.
Yeah, he is coming
That's
back,
what
but But
And he stays on his side.
yeah, he stays on his side. Right, chill out now. But he's quite aggressively now defending this position, so he's gone extra tight and braked on the paint,
Shut
which
up
has
now.
caused him to
That's
go
what you
deep.
said? That's what you said.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
But
we've
there's-
already punished Travis for the earlier incident, so we don't really need to bring that back in. So
Yeah.
he's got back
I'll-
up. He's up to racing. And to me, this is a bit aggressive. Braking there. She's gone deep. It's unfortunate. Rick's gone a bit aggressive. Right, I'm going to go up the inside of him, which has caused him to cut across number 31, who we think is a bit aggressive, keeping he can see those two battling,
Yeah.
and he's kept to his racing line to try and benefit from it all. Really, it's a something or nothing.
Nothing to me.
Yeah.
Personally, it's a nothing upgraded to a racing incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yes, because under normal circumstances, that's some good fun racing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, lap
Yeah.
2, it's not even an issue.
Exactly, but this is first lap and rain.
Yeah.
So you have a double caution.
Whammy.
there.
You have a double whammy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's a
do
double
you-
whammy.
Now think we should reconsider and give the three of them a warning then? Like upgrade the racing incident to a warning because it's lap 1?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
A
but
warning
that's
just to remind them that it's first lap.
right, but
Okay.
isn't this the second time with the same grouping of cars in the same first lap?
I think they've all got warnings or penalties of some sort already, yes.
Exactly. I mean, it's almost like you got to throw a generic warning for this entire lap with the same group of guys.
There's
it's
nothing
like-
wrong with having a second warning.
This is the tightrope we're walking, isn't it? It's like, do you want to push these guys
Yeah.
away because they don't want to race, or do you want them to rein it in so that they race tidy? Like we said, there's another 28 minutes of racing to be done as soon as they've crossed the finish line. This is lap 1.
No, I mean, I love the racing. I think it's great what they're doing. It's awesome. They all pretty much kept control even in the
Yeah.
conditions. It's just that you
So-
can't do it on the first lap.
Yeah, so not to crazy penalise them, just warnings for the 3. 47, 72, 31.
Yeah, continue to race like this as soon
Yeah.
as you finish lap 1.
Okay, do you want to write that one down then, Mog?
Just to point out that both cars 31 and 72 have had exactly the same warning for the incident earlier as well, like you were saying, Rog.
That's
Yeah,
what
well,
I'm
these
saying,
are things.
in the whole lap.
Maybe this is one of those things to think about for when the rules have their do-over.
Yeah, we just had this conversation 10 minutes ago.
If
you
you
were
get
in
two, oh, don't start. If 2 warnings, then it's a penalty.
Yeah, we did kind of open the window to show the guys that are watching this video that next season we're going to be readdressing this, and it's not going to be a 3 strikes and out kind of thing, but there are things in the pipework where if the same names, the same incidents are cropping up for lap 1 over aggressive driving, then there will be further penalties coming.
Yeah.
We will be making a note of
Yeah.
how many warnings people have received. So
There's a rule that everybody that is currently watching this, that is currently signed up to BWS, there is a rule in the official rules that you've all signed up to that does give it the stewards the discretion to be able to do what they want. And we've had a chat and we've decided not to do it on this one. But next season, we will notify you all before the flag drops for the first race. But we are leaning towards continual reoffenders for the same kind of offences on lap 1 will be getting some sort of further penalty.
Makes sense.
Right, which will likely be towards racing license points.
Yeah, and something like that. We haven't nailed it down yet.
Okay then. So that's it for lap 1. So
Right, okay then. All we've got is the one report then. Yeah.
Okay, so
Fergus, wasn't it?
Nope. This is car 72, so it's Rick.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
And car 21, lap 16, replay timestamp.
Oh, it's not this replay. I got to go into the other one.
Yeah.
We've only got two laps on this replay, haven't we?
I'm with you. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So I need this one, 25 minutes. So our timestamp's going to be out, but we can still go by what lap?
Lap 16,
Right.
timestamp 29:50 and 30.
Lap 16. Lap 16 is the end of the race. Are we on the right race? Race 1 or race 2? Does it say?
I thought it did say, otherwise I wouldn't have put it in here.
He's
Race
got damage
2.
on the back of him.
Race 2, Valencia.
Okay.
So what he's done, he's put two reports or two timestamps in the same report.
Okay.
29:50. Have you got that timestamp, or is that
No.
the end of the race?
That's well.
I don't know. Lap 15 then, maybe.
Is this not race 1 we're in?
You're missing laps. That's why, Gwyn. So you're missing like 2 laps. So if he's saying 16,
Well, that's race over. 14. Everybody's pulling over and stopping. So that's the end of the race.
So lap 14 then, or maybe in lap 13, because you're missing 2 laps on this replay.
Yeah, maybe the timestamp's wrong, but that was definitely the end of the race. And I'm on the wrong car. Why am I on the wrong car?
Car 72, are you looking for car 21 taking him from behind?
And remember, that person maybe, I wasn't here, I had to go grab my water, but somebody may be counting the out lap too. So there's an extra lap.
Getting taken from behind. Well, we did see that he had damage on the back end, so...
Sounds like a Mog move.
Oh, was that it then? Did we miss it?
No,
it's Jackie.
Not really damaged.
That's not car 21, is it? Car 21 is back here. Let's just go with car 21. Oh, it's going to be this corner, and of course it's this corner. Right, there you go. It's going to take us longer to find the incident than actually adjudicate it. It's just the overtaking car's responsibility to overtake at a safe time, and he's missed his brakes.
Hold on a sec, man. If you just carry on the instant, because what Rick is saying is that there was another instant just like a minute after this as well, or like a few seconds, 30 seconds. Okay. So he waits, and then he says when he gets going that he hits him again. So he's waiting.
So, you know, that's a TP10, that first one, I think.
Oh, so what he's saying is he hits him again here, I think.
Oh my god. He's waited to give him the position back. He's like, right, let's recommence our battle, and then just done it again.
What?
Two TP10s all day.
So that position wasn't given back either.
Well, he did, didn't he? He gave him back for like
the second one.
5 seconds. Oh, the second time.
And what, this is like the last lap as well, is it?
Yeah, that's 2 TP10s and a warning then in my book for not giving it back at the end of the race. I can see what he's done. He's tried to race tidy there, give the position back, but then he's made the same mistake again.
Oh god, he does slow up at the end to let him pass, Rick is saying. Sorry, I didn't read the report properly.
Ah, right, okay.
So if you follow it all the way through to the finish line, then he's saying
he's readdressing his situation as we speak. He's like, ooh. Probably better that he did it this way.
There you go.
Like, not to follow him into
Yeah.
another 2 corners and do it again.
There you go.
Well,
There you
that's
go.
gentlemanly, isn't it?
Yes.
knows
All right
to
then. 2
cut
TP10s. Take the warning back away. Do we all agree?
Yeah, and you know, if you get involved in something like that and you're the car at fault, you know you're kind of half mortified that you've done it again anyway.
Do you think 2 TP10s is too much then? 1 TP10 and a warning?
Oh no.
I think the first time he did it, he did exactly what he was supposed to do, and I think he should just get the warning on that one, and then the points on the next one, the TP10 on the next one. Are we saying the same thing?
Yeah, whichever.
I mean, he did
Potato,
the right thing here.
potato, tomato, tomato
Yeah.
is the same thing, isn't it?
And it was the last lap, so if you're carrying some damage, it is only for like half a lap at this situation, this time in the race, isn't it?
So
it's not like whoever the other car is,
yeah.
the one in front now. It's not like he's got another 2/3 of a race to carry damage with either.
No.
Yeah. And in all fairness, it took Rick forever to get started again. This guy just was losing position after position. Yeah.
Can we go back a little bit with car number 21 just to see the kind of build up to this first incident?
Okay.
Because this is like what's left, like a lap and a. Is it?
He's a fair way back. He's gaining, isn't he? He's got more pace than Rick to have gained this amount of space in that amount of time.
Well, even for the second incident to happen, was there something wrong with Rick's car that Rick maybe was like just not? It was just going so slow.
That's what I'm thinking. Whether he gets tangled up with the 2 ahead of him, or whether he just makes a mistake and ends up closer to this guy.
No, we followed Rick's car for ages, didn't we? His car was pristine. There's not a mark on it.
No. But with you can just have like a side by side and a spin, or go off circuit a little bit yourself, or.
I just think his tyres are dead. Look at him. He's dropping back at a rate of knots here. He's already had 2 cars go past him, and there's not a mark on his car. He's got no damage whatsoever.
Yeah, no. I meant this right after this situation. Like for the guy to hit him again. I mean, did he just like? Again, it's his fault, obviously. But was Rick stepping on into the car? Was just going nowhere? Because how does this guy?
He's gone board to Rick's car, really.
Yeah, but
he's carrying a pile of dirt back on the track. He's going to have rear diffuser, so he's not going to have any braking stability.
And on the outside of that corner, it's really, really slippery, isn't it?
And as much as he has waited here, Mr. Mark has waited for him, he is gaining on Rick before Rick rejoins the track. So he's got a closing speed already. He has got a run on him there, look, you can see it. He does brake there to check it. That first brake check, I'd say they're about even pace. And then he accelerates again, and I just think he mistimes it. Do you see that little brake check? Do you see the front end dip? There.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he does it just to
make
sure, and then
yeah.
I think he just expected. He didn't expect Rick to like almost come to a complete stop heading into that turn. Again, still his fault, but there was something not normal about what Rick was doing, and unlike Rick. That's why I was wondering if Rick is like suffering.
Yeah, Rick's very clean, isn't he? Very clean driver.
He is very clean, so I feel like he just must have so much damage or something's not right. He did this whole thing.
Yeah, he's there. Look, he's just not feeling it, is he? I think his tyres have gone bad.
Yeah.
Because this track is bad for the McLaren's tyres.
So he's still on the car behind twice, so I'm still worried.
Yeah, we're just exploring all avenues there, really, aren't we?
Yeah. I think a warning on the first one, and then just give him the TP10 on the second one.
Yeah.
Be more inclined to go TP10 on the first and warning on the second.
Yeah. Again,
no,
like Gordon said, 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Yeah, you're just being pedantic because you've missed an hour and a half of the meeting to argue with us, and you're just trying to extend this as long as you can.
No, probably. I just think the first one is the incident that got them together in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything else after that's a bit of a knock-on, he said, she said type situation. That's what I was saying. TP10 for the first one, and if you're going to go warning at all for the second one, rather than another TP10, then it's the right order for me in my messed up brain.
Yeah, I gave the warning in the first one because he just waited so long and gave the position back and went through the whole process of losing positions at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the thing is, it's a bit of a weird one thinking about it, isn't it? Because if you give a position back and still get a penalty, you're kind of thinking, to a point, why did I bother giving the position back?
This is true.
This is true.
I suppose it depends on whether, but in a situation, so if you've got nobody else around them, and one hits the other, knocks them off, sits back, waits for them to go back on, and they both finish in that order with no other cars going past, that's fine. I think there's no penalty there, is there? Because neither cars suffered because of it. On the last lap I'm talking about in this situation. Both go on in the same positions to finish, that's it, race done.
Race is done.
What I'm saying is if it was an earlier part of the race where they both suffered because of this and lost loads of positions and what have you, and I think D Mark lost positions letting Rick back through.
Definitely. Like 4, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
he's taken a penalty there himself, hasn't he?
I know,
by doing the gentlemanly thing.
But I guess that depends on how many positions Rick lost on the second contact.
Yeah. And my guess is that, again, not that it justifies it, but my guess is that Mark's mindset at that after the second one was like, oh my God, what the hell did he stop for? And then he's like, all right, I'm going to just finish the race at this point.
Yeah.
I already gave him the position back one time from my mistake.
Yeah.
Why did he stop there at that corner that made me hit him again? That would be my guess as to what his mindset would be.
I just think it's just, but then you just got to accept that at some points of the race you might have a performance advantage quite severely over somebody else, which particularly at the end of a race you have to be careful that other people might be struggling and kind of allow for it, particularly if you've just hit them off.
I think given what Steve was saying there, and because Mark has let so many cars have gone through and he gave the position back twice, he's already taken the penalty. I think that's a good kind of way of summing it up. So
it justifies the warning for the second one rather than another TP10.
I think just a warning because it's just a little bit careless, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is the result of something that he's already got a TP10 for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So warning, I'd say causing a collision. So just a warning, because it all seems to work out.
Well, it all depends. Like I say, how many positions did Rick lose after the second impact?
After the second one?
Yeah.
Looks like none.
It looks like none.
In case he gets mugged. So if he didn't lose any positions and he was given the place back by, let's keep going just in case we've missed something.
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter. It would be all on Rick at this point anyway.
Yeah. Because Mark also lets pass the 2 cars that are behind Rick at the moment, so these 2 cars are going to finish ahead of Mark.
Right, okay, it was Rick at the front. That's all I wanted to check. Was it?
No, only just...
No, so technically he's cost Rick 1. Whoever, both cars finished ahead of Rick.
Both cars, yeah.
Yeah, but he also just let Rick finish the race ahead of him even after all that.
Yeah, but Rick still lost 2 positions because of it.
Yeah, but listen now.
Rick was so far ahead of those 2 cars.
Rick had already been in like 3 incidents throughout the race already.
Forget that. We're talking about from that corner onwards, from the first incident to the second incident. These cars weren't near Rick, were they?
Yeah, but that's not how racing works. You can't go be like, well, he lost 2 positions in the race because of this. That's not how racing works. You can't do that.
That's exactly how that works.
It is absolutely not.
All right, guys, whoa, right, before we go down this rabbit hole again, I think based like as a kind of balanced approach here, I think that it was a little bit clumsy maybe, especially that second collision, but I think the way that it all kind of pans out, him doing the right thing is already taking like that, any TP10s we were going to dish out. So I think a warning for causing a collision for car 21 and leave it at that. Or not, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had already said what I thought, and Steve, and actually we agreed. We just disagreed with the order: a warning and a TP10.
I kind of agree and don't agree purely and simply because Rick ended up losing 2 additional spots and the points that go with it because of the second impact.
Yeah,
So
but
what do you
again,
think should be then?
that's not
Difficult one.
how that's not how things are issued though in races.
Not to
based
extend
on-
this any longer, Rick was losing positions at a rate of knots before the incident. He'd already lost 2 in half a lap. I think Rick's tyres were absolutely gone.
Everybody overrule me then, and we'll go back with the TP10 for the first and the warning for the second. Job done.
Lovely.
Okay, so what are we deciding on? Can you run me past the
Yeah,
Warning
decision?
TP10 72. Not
And
72.
castration.
21. Car 21. TP10
Right.
and
Now,
warning.
right, I'm going to bring up a technical issue here. What Rick has done, he's given us 2 incidents on 1 incident form.
Yeah. Efficiency.
So
That's what that is. So what are you
it's
saying?
one-
TP10 for Rick for not doing it correctly?
Mog's got a really good point here because if it's only 1 incident, surely we're only awarding for 1 incident.
But he's described 2 incidents in the form itself, which kind of
Then we need to clarify whether you can put 2 incidents on 1 incident form, then, don't we?
technically it makes the incident report null and void anyway, because you're only supposed to report 1 incident per report.
Are we just playing lawyers on TV?
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure.
However, I just wanted to point that out, but I'm happy to go.
It's an interesting point, Mog.
So for warning, no, it was TP10 for the first collision, yeah?
Yeah.
TP10, first collision, and then a warning for causing a collision for the second incident.
Yeah,
right?
and execution as well.
Causing a
10
collision.
lashes.
Yeah.
Oh, and execution, right? Okay, I see. We did that.
Or some sort of capital punishment. Don't mind. I'm not fussy.
We should make him watch this video 5 times. That would be his capital punishment.
I wouldn't do that to anybody.
And on that note then, anything else?
Hold on a sec.
I would like to report Steve for not being here throughout this whole thing and then causing it to go over once he did come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a fair comment, Rog.
Yeah.
Just a final note to underline that in the future, if you are putting in incident reports, can you please try and make it just 1 incident? And
Yeah,
if there
separate
are
them, please,
incidents,
people.
That's such a valid
2
point.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Just so that people know to not load up one form with loads of different shit that, you know.
I kind of haven't held the
take
reins very
individually.
tight tonight, but I'm going to hold them tight now because I have children to put to bed. So, thank you all for watching, and that concludes our stewards meeting for round 4 at Valencia. Thank you all.
Lovely.
Say
Thank
bye.
you all.
Bye.
Say bye.
Good night.
Good night.
There you go.